Second watch is a bit more interesting.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's see what interesting stuff happens here.
The real trick is this isn't an encounter at all.
Is it?
That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Like, you
That
just
would be
get this all
interesting.
prepared, and you're like, everything's uneventful. All right, we move on. I would laugh at that.
What is going on here?
I think
Green?
everyone else would be disappointed.
What game? Roll 20. Relax. Please stop. Whatever you're doing, please stop it. Okay, Devin, suddenly Poe wakes you up frantically.
I grab my staff and armor myself.
Okay, while you're doing that, you hear the same voice that you remember from several nights ago. It's like, we warned you.
Well, that can't be good.
I yell as I'm putting on my robe, and I warned you.
I'm guessing everybody else heard that.
I would assume so.
Alright, I startle awake, and since I sleep in my armor, I jump out of the tree while pulling 2 daggers out. Ready to kick some ass.
Okay.
No, I'm really hoping that it's like a false alarm, because she did all that like badass stuff, and then just like, it's for nothing.
But it was still badass. How about everybody else?
I'll get out my great axe.
And Shump?
Oh, yeah, I suppose I should say that Shump's getting ready and, ready for a fight.
Alright, suddenly, actually, Devin, make a dex save.
Okay.
I was about to say reflex save. I'm like, wait a second, that's not... So, as you're standing looking towards the rest of the team, you feel something grasp your shoulder, icy cold, but your reactions are fast enough that you quickly shove it off, spin around, and face what it is that is attacking you.
Okay, so I guess I need to roll initiative, huh?
Yes, you kind of spring back a little bit, so there's some distance between you. And
Have you got the turn thing set up yet?
Everyone should be rolling initiative.
Do I have myself selected? I do not.
Alright, well, I've had better initiative before.
Ha.
Alright, let's see how this shakes up. Who just took themselves off the list?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a 19, but if my token's not on the board, then he...
I mean, you and him share a turn, basically. Is that how I treated it last time, or did I make him roll initiative?
Yeah, it was him rolling initiative, and he did it. But I can do it same turn. That's fine.
Did you need me to put him on the board?
Nah.
Okay,
He's on my shoulder, which is why I took him off the board in the first place.
gotcha. All right, so after you jump back, this creature lunges for you again and reaches its hand and tries to essentially grab onto your face.
Interesting.
I don't remember your AC. I think that misses,
I
though.
don't remember it either.
Man, I wonder what that
Oh man,
ability
my
is.
AC is 11, so just barely.
You know, it's interesting that you say that, Chris, because you faced these things 2 other times, and it's been named the same thing, but you never made a comment.
No, I'm pretty sure I've made a comment every time. if
You
I'm
didn't
not
last
mistaken.
time. Definitely didn't last time. But anyways, you would also notice some other figures shifting around in the shadows. And another thing suddenly appears and lunges at you as well.
Fucking hell. Ah, shit. Yeah, that one hit.
Rowena, make a dex save.
Oh,
You do the same thing that Devin did. You react to it grabbing onto you, and you swat it away and are able to jump back, avoiding its attack.
Did we both just crit our dex saves?
She was a little bit more than critting, I think. No,
God
you both did.
damn.
Yeah, you both nat 20'd it. So let's see if this
Noise.
continues. Vegavith, make a dex save.
Oh.
Which way is your character facing exactly?
Downward, south,
South.
down,
Okay.
whatever.
Away from everything. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright, so another one lunges out at you
Ooh.
and grasps onto you, onto your shoulder more accurately, spins you towards
Kinky.
him, and then he reaches out to try and hit you. Wow, these guys are kind of pushovers at this point. I assume that does not hit.
If it less than AC, right?
Yeah.
No, it does not.
Okay. And Shump, suddenly something materializes in front of you and reaches out at you. It's a dark figure. You don't need to make a dex save for this one. He's right in front of you.
Well, that's good because that was terrible.
Okay, wow. Okay, so an 11, 12, 12, and 12.
Oh, I wonder if it caps at 12. It doesn't because there's a 23 over there, but
Yeah.
my AC is 14, so get shit out.
Okay.
The kids, as the kids say these days.
Alright, so Vegavith,
Yep.
your turn.
He's on my shoulders, so I want to kind of...
He grasped your shoulder and, like, spun you towards him.
Okay, well, I'm going to reach out and grab him by whatever looks like a neck. To, like, rip him off me.
When you go to do so, the area around his neck essentially dematerializes and your hand swings right through it.
No.
Actually,
The wiggle my hands in front of me trying to make contact with something.
for the first one, roll a 1d4 plus your strength. Because that's essentially an unarmed strike for you.
Ooh.
Okay. So the area you do swipe through looks, when it rematerializes, it looks a little faded and isn't quite put back together the way it was before.
Okay. Well, that's my thing, I guess.
Okay. Are you still wiggling your fingers in front of him?
Basically.
Rowena?
I'm going to take I guess I'm gonna move right in front of it, and I'm going to swipe with. Can I swipe? I forgot the last time we played.
Describe what
You
you're
allowed
doing.
me to take
Swiper, no
two
swiping.
swipes. Swipe with one dagger and then the other.
So attack with both daggers.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we've done that before.
Okay, but did you count that as one action?
That's your attack action.
The first swipe is an attack action. The second is a bonus action.
Yeah, essentially. Okay, so the first one hits, but the second one swings a little wide. You're still a little tired from getting woken up so suddenly.
Okay.
This thing lets out a little bit of a shriek when you slice through it with the first dagger. Shump.
Woo. Trying to debate how I want to attack this thing. Chump isn't, I am.
What?
I said chump isn't and I am.
Ah.
Didn't come out well. Well, I drew my warhammer, I'm assuming, when I got up.
Well, don't assume, tell me.
I think I did.
Okay. You look at your hammer. I think I remember grabbing this.
Yeah, I mean, I can only assume Chump's gonna attack it, so let's attack it with the warhammer.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, you bring it right down the center of its figure, and you're able to connect. You feel a little bit of resistance as it goes through, and as it goes through, you, after you've hit it, you notice it doesn't, like, reconstruct itself very well. Seems a
Nice.
little shorter, too.
That's about all I'm doing.
Okay. Devin.
Hmm.
Yes, it is your turn.
God damn it. Alright, I guess I'm going to use Toll of the Dead.
Oh. The sound of a DeLorean?
What?
Durelius.
Dolorous.
Dolorous.
My
Jesus
brain
Christ.
first saw that as DeLorean.
Are
I
any
saw
of
it
them,
as
are any of them
Durelius.
already hurt?
Yes.
I would like to hit one that's already hurt.
Do a quick perception roll. Essentially, I'm making you quick look around you before casting this. So you can decide. Okay. Yep. Upon inspecting, you notice the one in front of Shump is the most injured.
Okay, so I hit it.
Okay, I have to make a wisdom saving throw with it.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, didn't make that save. So, does he take the 7 then?
Yeah, he takes the 7.
Okay. Wasn't sure how that worked out. So you notice this thing fading even further and losing more of its form as you cast this.
Okay. I take. Hold on. Okay, so I take a single 5-foot step backwards and I disengage
Okay.
from both of them.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. That's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you have that character sheet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I've got my sword, my shiny sword.
Your mighty sword.
Poe also dismounts from my arm and goes over here. Poe takes a swing at this.
Okay.
One moment while I do his roll.
Okay. Poe ends up streaking
man.
right through the center of it.
Guess how much damage he does.
Almost 2.
Yay!
Very close to 2.
To be
Holy
fair,
crap.
this one damage absolutely sets up Toll of the Dead to do more damage.
Yep.
All right. And then I take a swing with my sword.
Okay. I'm assuming Poe goes through it and then back up to altitude.
Yes.
Okay. So swing. Can your sword swing on the first move?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you read all the way through it, it says you can take a swing when it first comes out.
Oh, okay. I just assume you guys know what's going on.
I haven't set up an attack for it yet, so hold on.
Okay.
God damn it. That's what I typed, you fuck.
I just didn't take it.
Whatever. It didn't even hit anyways, so who gives a fuck? Alright.
So yeah, that misses. Still got. It's still not quite coherent yet.
Alright,
From
that's
being
it.
summoned.
It's the end of my turn.
Alright. So this one moves back in towards you and attempts to swipe at you again. And gets a piece of you.
Alright.
You guys all have your health on your characters, right?
Yeah.
I don't yet.
Yeah.
Okay, feel free to throw that number up.
Yep, it's on there.
Okay.
And it was definitely on there before you said anything
Oops,
about
that was
it.
the wrong click. Like, no, that shouldn't be taking 24 damage. There we go.
Oh god, thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't a 24 damage, don't worry.
Alright.
But
Now I gotta make a constitution or a strength saving throw?
Constitution.
Hmm.
Okay, so for the time being, you lose 1 of your ability points in strength. So, not the big number, the small number.
So the modifier?
Is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you lose 1 point in your modifier temporarily. So, remember what it was.
Alright. Or how about I just remember what it is?
Sure. And then the other one comes up to you. Not to be outdone.
Okay, well, it wasn't outdone. How much damage does it do?
A little bit more.
Not to be outdone, and then it does the exact same thing,
How?
except stronger.
Go ahead and make your constitution save again. And 1 more point.
God fucking damn it.
And then the one by Rowena sees the success of his brethren and is intimidated greatly. So he misses. And in front of Vagavith, he doesn't exactly like hands being stuck in his face.
Who would have thunk?
That hits, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he grabs onto you. Jeez, it just keeps going up.
That looks like it hurt.
Yeah, you definitely feel a lot of life force essentially draining from you. You want to make a Constitution save? Okay. You do not feel any of your strength being siphoned.
Wait, do I still take the 13 damage?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And then Shump. Does that hit?
Yeah, armor AC is 14, so.
Oh, okay. And you also feel him grab hold of you and
Do
suck
I need
out
to do
some
a
of your life.
Constitution save?
Yes, you do. You do not feel any adverse effects after the attack. So now, Vagavith, it is your turn.
Yay. The wiggling fingers seem to work, so now I'm gonna do like a back and forth swishy motion with my hands through his general vicinity.
Describe this action a little bit more to me.
Aggressive fanning.
Yeah, like, you know, you got your left hand and it's going left and right, and then you got your right hand and it's going left and right too.
Is this
But
similar
so
to
that they like cross, you know, in the middle.
Is this similar to a motion you would make during like a bar fight?
That I would make, yeah.
Okay.
Probably not somebody who's been in bar fights before, though.
Okay, so you are not just trying to like move your hands through its space, you are actively trying to like swat at it.
Yeah.
Okay, roll a 1d4 plus strength.
Much better.
You notice that your attacks are effective.
Progress.
At this point, I'm just giving you points for creativity.
Thanks, man.
I mean, to be fair, I can't exactly be super creative in the position I'm in.
I'm not punishing you for not doing something creative,
Yeah.
because you're doing what you can. We got the resident idiot over here.
I'm punching me. I'm punishing me for not being creative because, man, I need a way out.
Rowena.
I'm gonna do the swish again.
Swish, swish, stab.
Yeah.
That was one of the comments on my Eve guide to this stabber. The first comment was like, seriously? What's so hard about swish, swish, stab? Like, alright, buddy. Okay, so the first one flies wild, and the second one connects. Alright, so yeah, you managed to slice it right down the middle. Still there, but it's significantly less coherent. Okay, Shump.
Alright, well, Shump's pretty mad at taking some damage here, taking some hits. So he's going to go into a rage.
Oh boy.
I gotta reread what all going into a rage does for me. Okay, so if I remember right, my I think I add 2 damage to attacks while I'm in a rage.
Okay.
And since I'm raging, I won't do that just yet. So yeah, I'm gonna go and attack the one in front of me.
Okay. Okay, you hit, just barely. More or less wing it.
So I think it's a +2.
Okay. When you bring your hammer into this thing, you feel a lot of resistance, but then you watch as the construct just essentially vaporizes and dissipates in front of you.
All right. So then, gonna go ahead and move over here.
Okay.
So I think that's all I can do.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I can do for now.
Okay. Then it is Devin's turn.
Devin casts invisibility. And I'm poof, gone. Thin air.
Everybody notices suddenly Devin no longer exists. As far as you can tell.
Fuck!
Interesting.
All right, and
I wonder what that ping means.
How about I keep track of where my character is for you, Jake?
I figured you would
okay?
do as much.
All right. Or meanwhile, the sword takes a swing.
Okay.
At this fucker here.
Okay, that does connect.
Okay, let me see how to do this damage roll.
It's been that long since you hit with it, huh?
It's been a while. It's been a while. 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. Ooh.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sword cuts through this thing and it tries to dodge it, but in doing so, the sword ends up hitting more of it. And this thing is just barely constructed at this point.
Alright, Poe comes in for the final blow.
Oops, we're attacking that one. Okay, that hits. It's only the one though, right?
Yeah.
If only he had advantage.
Yeah.
Would have doubled his damage.
Alright, so Poe streaks through and this thing dissipates as Poe strikes it.
Ha ha! Everybody hears squawks of triumph.
Oh shoot, their initiative was linked to that one.
Hmm? Oh, I killed the one that their initiative was on. Got it.
It's at this
If I
point...
remember correct, it was their initiative was 21, wasn't it?
Yeah, I put 21 in.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why you rolled a 4.
Well, because I just clicked roll initiative, so it was linked to one of them again.
Hmm.
So at this point, you guys all feel the ground shake. Not like continually, but like a footstep shake.
Oh.
And then you hear this loud, like, guttural roar.
Its vision's based on movement.
And suddenly, all the shadows in front of you guys start bolting away, which means Poe gets an attack of opportunity as well as the sword.
So do I.
That's
don't
for
I?
the sword.
Yeah, I know, we're working our way around.
Okay.
Okay, sword misses,
That's for
as
Poe.
well as
Oh,
Poe.
shit.
And this one vanishes off into the shadow, or into the night. Rowena, you get your attack of opportunity. Like with just one of your daggers, though.
Okay.
Okay, that does connect.
Ooh. But it doesn't get the +4
Yeah.
since I didn't. crit.
You actually do manage to dispatch this one before it gets away.
Yes.
And Vegavith,
What?
your turn. You get your attack of opportunity.
Shit. I don't think I have anything to throw.
I mean, it's right in front of you. I just moved it to show you it's running away.
Oh, let's see. Well, I got my great axe out earlier, so I'm actually going to use it now, and I'm going to try to
Wait,
hit
were you
him.
holding it when you were swinging your arms trying to grab him?
No, I imagine I kind of had it down, like I dropped it or something like that.
Okay. You're not really gonna have time to pick up your thing in this time. You're gonna have to try.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
I'll just do the same thing. I'll swipe at him, just with like
Okay.
my strong hand this time.
Okay, so 1d4 plus strength. Actually, hold on. Roll your strength for this one. The other ones I was giving you a pass because of creativity. This one not so much. Roll a strength check.
So wait, so
Just a
strength check?
Yep. Okay, so that does connect, and I'll take your 7 roll as your attack.
Sounds
Or
good.
the actual damage. You are also able to dispatch this one before you can get away.
Yay!
So, just for clarification, would Chump have seen, or did any get away?
Only one
Yeah.
got away.
Okay, and would he have seen the direction in which it went?
Yes.
All right. And
That
then, is something happening like other than this, or
You guys are feeling the ground vibrating from what sounds like footsteps, and it's getting stronger.
okay?
And you can hear something now, and you can kind of hear what sounds like trees shaking. And you can actually hear the footsteps now. That goes for all of you. It's a momentary break in turn order.
Ooh.
I would assume I'm still raging.
Yes.
Poe flies up higher to see what the hell it is.
Bless you.
Damn, that sounded like a soundboard sneeze.
That
Roll
was me.
perception
That was
for
quality.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get something to drink.
Poe. Okay, I will describe what you see. Well, actually, yeah, I'll just tell you now, because you can describe it when Haley comes back if you want to.
Okay.
You see this large shape charging at you at a decent pace. It's about 150 feet away. And closing awfully fast, sir.
Poe screeches loudly and dives at it, but the screech was meant to be loud enough that the rest of the party could look
Yeah.
at Poe.
Okay. Haley, what? No, that doesn't actually matter because she didn't see it. As it gets closer, the image gets larger and larger for you. I assume you're
So-
seeing through Poe's eyes right now.
Yes.
This thing gets larger and larger, and when you get closer, you notice this. What?
Hello? Well, not hello?
What?
Oh, okay. I
Hello.
couldn't hear anything.
Okay. Devin, were you hearing me?
I can hear you, Jake.
I think it
Okay.
was just me. Because a setting on my computer got turned off, and I didn't realize it until just before I said hello.
Okay. Devin, could
All
you
right.
hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
My bird's diving at it, and the image is getting larger in my eyes.
What you see is this thing is approximately 17, 18 feet tall, and just a massive creature. Are you attempting to make an attack or just get closer?
Well, the bird was trying to dive in that direction to alert the rest of the party. So
Okay.
I guess once I get close enough that I can just kind of like see it very closely, I'm just going to start flying around it in circles and squawking loudly.
Okay. When you start doing this, the creature stops and like tries to swat at it a little bit, ultimately failing because the bird's too fast and it's too high. But then he just lets out a very loud roar at it. The rest of you guys can hear it, and it's pretty loud by you. It's almost deafening to the bird.
In my head, I'm thinking, is this Vegas mentally retarded brother? What the fuck?
Alright, so this thing is now approximately 75 feet from you. You guys can start to see this thing now.
Joke's on you, Vlad.
He
is.
heard you. What's everybody doing as it approaches? I know what Devin's doing. But...
Shump's raging, so he's probably going to go right at that thing.
Alright, and suddenly, as it gets close enough to you, you guys start to see it come into the light, and it knocks...
Make sure you give us a vector as to where it's coming from.
It's coming from where the other shadow disappeared from.
Okay.
So, southwest.
Okay, so like out here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This tree that you actually just pinged, it as he comes through it, it gets knocked over. Like he just shoves it away, and suddenly in front of you...
Oh, God damn it.
Ooh.
Great.
He isn't happy.
Adam Wallace not here to save your asses now.
I mean, I just gotta say, I'm glad it's not a meat golem.
Yeah. It's gonna be real bad without Adam Wallace.
Devin would immediately recognize this as an abomination / undead.
Oh man, an abomination,
Okay.
you say? That's a hard recognition.
Is it well?
He studied this stuff.
Is it an intelligent undead or is this just an undead?
More intelligent than goblins, less intelligent than humans.
Okay, so it attempts to seek its own preservation in undeath.
That would be a fair assumption, yes.
Okay, the Raven Queen dislikes this. It must die.
Figured you were going to kill it either way, but yeah, that's a good reason. It was Rowena's turn next.
Okay.
Because, yeah, Devin had just gone, then the shadows, now Rowena.
Oh boy. Okay. Well.
Suppose we don't have any long rangers in this party.
I mean, technically speaking.
Alright, I'm going to... gonna move right there. And I'm going to throw one of my daggers, and I'm aiming for its neck.
Okay. So your aim is true, and the knife stabs right into its neck. Pretty high up there, actually. The creature, like, I guess it's not really a groan. It's kind of a cross between a groan and a roar, but it kind of like scratches at it, but is unable to grab at it.
Okay, and then because I have 4 daggers, I pull out another one to replace the one that I threw.
Okay.
And I stay there, I don't move.
Alright. Vegaveth. This is large creature.
Yee. I like to kill large creature. Okay, so this time I'm going to actually pick up my great axe because I forgot that I dropped it before. Where's the goddamn...
You know what Vegavith reminds me of?
What?
Fucking Braum from League of Legends.
Except less protector-like.
Yeah.
Brom's smarter, though.
And move to
I
here.
was gonna say Braum's smarter, but still.
Okay.
That's that.
Alright. Shump in the middle of his rage.
I would compare him to the Yeti that Nunu rides.
I suppose.
Alright, so he's going to be aiming for the kneecap. But also, before we get going here, he's going to be going into a frenzy. So, for the duration of my rage, I can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of my turns after this one. Then when my rage ends, I'll suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Should have started my frenzy last time. Because I don't think I get the bonus action this turn.
It doesn't sound like it from what you said, no.
Alrighty. I have a feeling that didn't hit.
It did not. You managed to miss.
Even if I happen to have the 13?
Even if you had a 13.
Alright, then I won't try to get that. Alright.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
This thing is, it's Devon's turn, actually. It is indeed Devon's turn.
Alright, one moment.
Almost forgot. Almost.
I realize he's so omnipresent on the board. Alright. My magical sword comes up and takes a swing so that it swings at this thing's like lower legs, hamstrings.
Okay.
Trying to cripple it, basically. God damn it.
I think I would chalk this up as you're still learning how to use this thing effectively, and it kind of whiffs it a little bit.
Alright, Poe takes a diving attack at its neck.
Okay. It's got a pretty big shoulder, so you kind of miss the neck, but you do manage to grab a piece of his shoulder. That's kind of a hard target to get from diving down on it.
I'll accept this and move on.
Alright, so you guys have right pissed this thing off, but that was evident before this. And he is first and foremost upset with Shump, who is right in front of him. Naturally. So, first off, he putting both of his fists trying to hit Shump from right on the head. It appears as if he connected. Am I mistaken?
He may have, but I will point out While I am in a rage, I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. I don't know what that resistance equates to, but I have resistance. Yes, that got through my AC.
Okay, so you are resistant to bludgeoning damage. Okay. So you will take half of this number then. So you take 3 damage. It always creeps me out when things roll like a 25 or 26 without a nat 20.
Yeah.
I mean, it was one off.
Yeah. But seeing as you are not nearly as affected as he was hoped for, he tries to bite you. Drops down on all fours and tries to bite your head off. Oh.
He's trying to bite me?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to say he does manage to get me with that as well. In case you were worried about it. Is this a slashing attack? Or a piercing attack?
It's a piercing.
Well, I believe I also have resistance to piercing. Let me double check.
But that would be quite fortunate in this situation.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay, so you take half of that.
Do I round down, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's still a big number. Yeah, that was like almost max. So that hurt a little bit, huh? Alright.
So he tried to bite my head off and I took damage. What exactly happened to me?
He kind of like more hit your torso, but he wasn't like trying to pick you up. He wasn't trying to eat you. So consider it a tender caressing of the waistline and teeth. A love bite, if you will. Biting is one of the harder attacks to describe, in all honesty. So it's going to be a little weird until I figure out a better way to describe it. Rowena, it's your turn.
Okay, I have a question first.
Yep.
This right here, is this still part of him since he's now down on all fours?
Yeah, I mean, he's taking up that space.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do, what side, can you ping what side my dagger is?
It would be exactly from where you're standing. So draw a straight line to him from where you're standing, and that's where you would hit it. It's not like you would throw it from there and somehow it would be on the back side of his neck.
Well, I wanted to know if it was on the right or the left.
That's the side directly facing you.
Because if we're being technical about it, I could reach it from here if it were on this side, but not on that side.
I mean, it is like 16 feet in the air, Haley.
When it's on all fours?
Well, he only did that to bite you.
So
But what I was more saying with where he is, that corner you're pointing at, that's just describing the amount of space he generally takes up.
Okay, but he's on all fours, so he's lower. He's about, what, 7 feet off the ground now?
No, after he bit Shump, he stood back up.
Oh, okay, well, then... Alright, then I'm just gonna have to throw my other dagger at him then.
Okay.
I was gonna do this, like, cool run, jump, and grab the dagger in his neck and like hope put it like, yeah. But I'll just throw it.
Try to ride him like the dragon.
Ish. I was gonna try to grab the dagger and like rip it down his throat or down his neck. But if he's back up and he's like 16 feet tall, I can't jump that high.
Not even on a good day.
So did that hit, or
no?
I'm guessing that missed.
Flew past.
Okay.
There is a tree off to his side.
But I'm not gonna be able to climb it and jump it at the same time.
Maybe not the
or
same
like
time.
in the same turn.
Maybe not in the same turn. Okay. Are you done?
Well, yeah, because I can't move and climb into the tree in the same turn either. So, yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Think of it.
So.
Oh boy.
I actually don't have anything crazy planned. I'm gonna go over here-ish. And then with my great axe, I'm going to attempt to hack away at his right arm here, sort of near the elbow.
Okay. You're a little overzealous, and you kind of got tunnel visioned, which caused you to miss your target.
Ah. Done.
Okay. Shump, your turn.
Alright, so since I am in a frenzy, I'm gonna attack with my Warhammer, and then as a bonus action, I will attack with my Warhammer.
Okay, so do your first attack. Okay, that does connect. Where were you aiming for?
Kneecaps.
Okay, so you do hit him on the kneecap, and he kind of spins that leg a little, and he spins a little with it. Go ahead and roll for damage. Okay, now roll your second. Well, this you get a real piece of him. And I'm assuming you're going for the kneecap again.
Oh yeah, that's a max damage roll on at least the non-crit part.
So you hit his knee coming back the other way, and he spins with it again, but you hear a little bit of cracking, and he falls down onto that knee and then kind of falls over, struggling to stay from falling completely over.
Alright. Well, that's all Shump's gonna do, unless he can do a third attack.
You'd have to tell me on that part. I don't think that allows you to do 3 attacks, though. Alright, so Devin.
Alright, so taking a swing.
Oh wait, did we add the 2 extra damage to those from the rage?
So it should be a total of 4 extra?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Sorry, I forgot about that too.
Okay, so Devin, you're swinging with the sword?
God damn it.
Your sword goes to swing, but this thing is still kind of moving from recovering. And...
yeah, I already moved on.
Yeah.
Bird comes.
I was trying to explain to you what happened.
Yeah,
the bird suffers the same fate. And misses.
Fucking dog. Alright.
You guys would notice a distinct lack of a Devin in the vicinity.
I don't think Shump cares.
So you guys see my hand and a spark of lightning strike as I peel back out of my invisibility. With fucking 10. What a stupid pile of shit. I fucking hate everything. This game is gay. Fucking move on. Nothing in my turn worked.
Well, it's not true. You're visible now, aren't you?
Fuck off.
Okay,
I'm visible here. Let me fucking fix me up. Stupid.
Can't you drag yourself on?
Goddamn piece of shit, motherfucking. God.
so this creature has to spend a little bit of time recovering, but he does after a couple seconds. And this time, he notices that there is a much larger creature here, which poses a much larger threat. And turns to Vegavith.
Yeah.
And attempts to punch you right in the face.
Oh, does he now?
Yes, he does.
Oh, he misses.
Wow, I kneecapped him and he goes for him. Holy crap.
Like I said, a little bit more intelligent than a goblin, not quite as intelligent as a human. Sees a bigger threat, it tries to eliminate that threat first. Yeah, he's still a little bit winded from recovering. And that took up the majority of his turn. So Rowena, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move closer and I'm going to throw the other dagger that's in my hand.
Okay.
So this is 3 out of the 4 that I've thrown thus far.
Okay, that one does connect with wherever you were throwing it.
Aiming around the neck, throat area again.
Okay, you hit. He's turned a little bit, so this hits on another side of him. And sticks in there pretty good. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Vegavith,
Yes, sir.
you are now in the heat of combat with this massive creature that you are completely motivated to take down. You have advantage on your attack rolls.
Right now, exactly where I want to be. I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
So let's see. I gotta remember how to do this. How do I get
You
mad
sound like
and
a
lose?
normal, like just a normal person, just as like, that's it! I'm gonna lose it! What do I need to do again? I forgot how to get upset.
Yeah, basically.
Trump might be able to help you out there.
Okay, advantage on strength checks, blah, 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 blah. You make a melee weapon attack using strength, you get a +2 bonus to the damage roll. Okay, that's important, because that's what I was going to do. I'm gonna try to dodge underneath his fists and go at his right leg with a sort of slashing attack.
Okay, do so. And you nail it.
Woo!
So that's a 16.
+2 to the damage roll.
So yeah,
So,
16.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you connect with his other non-injured leg pretty solidly and bring him down to his knees again. This thing's crying in quite a bit of pain at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that all you can do?
I'm double checking. I think so, though. I think that's it.
Okay.
Right, Shump?
Yeah, I think only on a rage can you do one attack. If you're in a frenzy, you can do a bonus.
Okay, well, that's it.
Okay. Then
I'm pretty sure Shump's rage is about to end. I'm assuming it's been a minute since I started my rage.
Yep. After this turn, it will be at the end of a minute.
Ooh, after this turn?
After this turn.
So I get a full 2 attacks on him yet?
Yes, you do.
What you're telling me?
That's what I'm telling you.
Oh boy! So now that he's on his knees, can I like aim for his head?
Still a little high for you. How tall are you?
6'5".
Yeah, he's a little closer, but his head is still around 10 feet, 12 feet.
All right, what about balls?
Yeah, you could probably get at that. I mean, assuming it has normal genitalia. Although...
we'll go for that area.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you hit your mark. Yep, that hurt a little bit.
And we'll wind up for the second one.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, that misses. You got a little overexcited.
We'll see what the damage would have been. Oh, that would have been good. Feels bad. Alright, that's what Shump's doing.
Okay. Devin.
Oh boy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I guess I'm gonna take a swing with the sword again.
Aren't you supposed to be adding your modifier to that attack roll anyways?
Nope.
Oh, it's just a straight attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
The fucking bird hit.
Yeah, the bird got it. This thing's real annoyed with that thing.
Like a wisdom saving throw. You sack of shit.
Okay.
Didn't pass that time.
Nope.
12 necrotic damage, motherfucker.
So this thing stops kind of writhing around where it's kneeling and starts to fall over. And as it falls on its back, you start to notice like this blue, almost like steam coming off of its arms and its torso. And
oh no, it's the winter summer sale.
Did you just say the winter summer sale?
Maybe. They're doubling up for the seasons.
But now you guys see this, like, after a couple seconds, you see this blue flame start to come from it. And he starts to try and pick himself up again.
He's going Super Saiyan. Take him out now.
So that was his turn.
He does look like a giant ape. Maybe he was a is a Saiyan.
But as he's standing up, you can see clearly like veins running down him of this like ghastly blue blood, I guess you would call it, but it's not. I don't know if blood's the right word.
Okay, never mind. He's just really drugged out.
So it's my turn.
Yeah, and he's currently in the process of getting up.
Can I have, or can I ask Vegavith to throw me up towards this thing's neck?
Sure, his turn's right after yours.
Okay. Hey, Vegavith, can you toss me up towards its neck?
If I'm in a rage, how much of that would I understand?
Roll intelligence.
Well, you are Vegavith, so...
Yeah, you understand.
Wow.
God damn.
I think you understood me better now than ever.
It's the single bit of sentience he's experienced in his life.
You understood everything she said, was trying to say, and meant.
What's great is the fact that his max roll isn't even a 20.
Okay, so what does he have to do? Does he have to...
Whatever you were trying to communicate with that sentence, he knows exactly what was going on.
And he does it.
Yes.
Like right now or during
he
my
has
turn?
to choose to do it, but he knew exactly what you meant.
So I have to wait until his turn in order
No,
for him
you guys
to throw
can do
me?
this. You guys can have your turns at the same time.
Okay. So are
Okay,
you
so-
going to throw me?
Hell yeah. That's a
Okay.
strength roll, right?
Yep.
Oh, no.
So
Oh boy.
essentially what happens is Vagavith puts down one hand for Weena to like stand on and get thrown. And since Vagavith is in his rage, he is so focused on this task that he is able to throw her up high enough to reach up for her daggers.
Okay, so I grab onto my daggers.
Yeah. Remember, Vagavith, this is what you live for. You are in the zone right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm grabbing both of the daggers that are stuck in his neck,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like using all of my weight to just like thrust both of them downward in his neck.
Okay, roll strength.
Saving throw?
No, actually, roll an
Or-
attack. Roll your attack.
Should I do it twice for each
No,
dagger?
one is good.
Oh no.
So you are able to cut him quite a bit, but your knives do slip out after just a brief second. So you are able
Okay.
to deal damage, but your knives slip. You weren't able to keep him in.
You could float like a butterfly, but you could not sting like a bee.
Okay, so
While you
Is
were
that-
up there, you got high enough to look directly into his eyes, and you didn't see any eyes. All you saw was this like blue flame at the back of his skull.
oh shit. Okay, so is that 3 total or 3 for both? Or
That's
3 for
3
each
total.
dagger? Okay. And when I'm guessing that I'm falling,
Mm-hmm.
I fall down to the ground. Do I have both daggers still in my hand?
Yep, they both slipped out.
Awesome. Okay, cool. That was so cool. Okay, my turn is over.
Okay, Vagavith, that was part of your attack, but you still have like any bonus, or that was part of your movement. We'll call that was your movement.
Why, thank you. You're so generous, voice in the sky.
You mean voice in this guy? They're just telling you what's left in your turn.
Thank you, voice in the sky.
Okay.
Okay, so. Shit, he's still standing up, right?
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, he would have reached standing straight up. And actually, where you hit his leg and Shump hit his other knee, you can see the parts that were like blown out or broken and bloodied. You can see like this ghastly blue reconstruction of it. So he's not
Ugh.
struggling to stand anymore.
Really gross. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hack at the same leg, just from the other direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, you connected.
And +2.
Okay, so you end up hitting him on the other side of the knee, and as you hit him, his leg like twists, and you see like some bones shatter and fly out the other side. But he still remains standing, and he kind of leans over and roars at you, and in the back of like his throat, you can see this really like bright blue flame swelling. And in his eyes, you would see the same thing that Rowena saw.
It just looks like a flame, like nothing special other than it's a blue flame.
Yes.
Okay.
Like a
I'm
very,
done then.
Like a very large flame.
Could it be described as the same blue that was around the puddle?
No.
Okay.
This is more of a ghastly blue. That was a brilliant blue.
Okay.
I know those are brilliant descriptors, but
I just wanted to make sure that we weren't dealing with repercussions from that whole thing.
okay. Now, Devin would sense a very different type of magic here. Shump, it is your turn.
Okay.
Shump uses meme post.
Sure. So Shump is experiencing level 1 exhaustion now that his frenzy is over. I don't know what that entails.
You take disadvantage on your attacks.
That's it?
That's it.
Alright, so then I'm gonna attack with my Warhammer, and I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Okay.
So, a reckless attack, I have advantage on melee weapons, but then I take attacks against me have advantage until my next turn.
Okay. So the disadvantage and advantage would cancel out here. So it's just a normal attack, which works in your favor this time. And actually, it wouldn't have really mattered. So you connect pretty solidly. Where were you aiming?
I mean, probably the... Can I still aim for the kneecap? I know there's like whatever fire stuff over it.
Sure, it's pretty much right in front of you.
He'd be going back for that because he saw it like reconstruct or whatever.
Okay, so as you hit it, the reconstruction of it almost like glitches out is how you would probably describe it. And it's still there, but it's broken a little bit.
Interesting.
So Devin.
I point my finger at it and I mumble eldritch words that sound somewhat similar to "It's high noon." And then my sword takes a swing at it.
Does it get this disadvantage?
What?
Does it get... Because you get advantage on your next attack or your next turn? On your next turn.
On my next turn, I get advantage.
Okay.
So no, my sword does not get advantage.
Okay. I just love the idea of your character. Probably like 2,000 years before Manifest Destiny would even remotely have been a thing. At least 2,000 years. It's high noon.
Let it happen.
Okay, yeah, your bird is successful at annoying this thing.
Fucking fantastic. And then, God, I can't remember, was True Strike a bonus action? Nope, True Strike was an action. So that is the end of my turn.
Okay. So, this thing is pretty pissed off at Rowena right now because it got up at his neck. And attempts to grab her.
Dex saving throw?
Yep. Yeah, he gets a hold of you.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And he throws you.
Should I, another dex save to see if I land on my feet?
No, you don't.
It's one of those throws where she just kind of got more pile drive than anything else.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And
rough.
then with his other fist...
I know, I was just a badass and then that happens.
Just because you're a badass doesn't mean the other guy can't be mad about it.
Oh, wait.
And then he attempts to punch Vegavith with his other hand. Not simultaneously, but...
Ow.
Yeah, I bet he got a real good connection there.
Megavith's raging, right?
Yeah.
So he takes half that.
Oh, that's
Oh,
true.
right. Yeah. Yeah, wasn't too bad.
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Okay, so Rowena, it is your turn. You are laying prone right now.
Alright, well, I am obviously going to, like, jump up.
Obviously.
And then I too am pretty pissed off. So I'm going to chuck my dagger at it. This time I am aiming for where its heart should be.
Okay.
Missed.
Are you at disadvantage from being 30 feet from it?
No.
What's the range on your throwing dagger?
My range is 60 feet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that connects.
Okay.
So this thing now falls to its knees, and you see the flames start to flicker, and it stops moving around. It's kind of just clutching at where its heart should be, according to Rowena, where the knife just hit him.
Okay, that ends my turn.
Okay, and the flames start to dim, and he falls over on his side.
Yes, killing blow.
Yep.
All right. Really, really.
What?
Mike.
What?
Your mic's just toned out there.
Oh, I said Shump is gonna go take a full rest because he's very, very tired.
Makes sense.
No, hold on. Devin quickly rushes over to the body. Hold on. I use Chronicle of the Raven Queen.
Okay. Is this something you would like to ask in silence or out loud?
No, I tell it, "Where is your master?" And then I lay its hand on my book.
Its spirit comes around it, and that like blue ghastly flame circles the book, and inscribed in the book, you see one word, and it says "coming."
You piece of shit. All right. What a cop-out. All right, I'll accept it.
It's better than here.
I pick up my dagger that I had thrown past it before, and then I go over to its corpse and I take some of its blood and I draw my town's symbol on its forehead.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go back to my tree.
Look at you guys and your post-mortem rituals.
Hee hee.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of what Tim does is
Yeah.
post-mortem. Yeah, no, it's time to take a fucking nap. Jesus Christ.
If Shump hadn't gone into a frenzy, he probably would be still hitting this thing, but he's too tired from the frenzy.
Okay, fair enough.
So after getting such a shitty answer, I kick it once in the shin and I say, "Well, I'm already here, so fuck you." And I go back over to my tent and I go back to sleep. Poe is on watch.
You guys accuse me of cop-outs so often.
God damn it.
The creature answered the question to the best of his ability.
Yeah, well.
He gave you
Creature's a
the
piece of
information he had.
There's a reason the creature's dead, inferior sack of ass.
Ha.
I mean, you're not wrong there. Okay. So you guys all go back to sleep. I assume, anyways.
Yep.
Finish the night. Okay, the rest
Safe
of the
assumption.
night does pass uneventfully. And I think that's probably as good a spot to stop as any for now.
Yeah.
It's a pretty solid stopping point.
I mean, I'll still hang out until like 10.
Hey, you guys would have all gotten 500 experience from that.
Excellent.
Yay.
Notably less than I was giving out before.
Yeah, okay, you said 500?
Yeah.
When is the next level up?
You guys are at 27, right? You guys.
Level 4.
So I think 3,600.
30.
Mm,
Or is
That
it
doesn't
64?
sound right.
Might be 64.
do you want to check your
It's actually probably
fancy?
8,100.
Do you want to check
Hold
your
on.
fancy
Character
book I got you?
Pretty sure it's 8,100.
No. Level 4, 2,700. Level 5, 6,500.
65. Okay, I was close.
I tried.
I was close.